Hello guys, Friend here and welcome back to Minecraft Technical Difficulties Edition. So I'm recording this after the fact just to give you guys a little intro. The following video was recorded a long time ago, like 2 months or so. A while, it's been a while. I believe I referenced an episode of The Walking Dead in it because it was still going at the time. If you watch it, you can probably tell which episode it was, and it was a while ago. Lots of things happened, lots of technical difficulties. I still cannot get the editing software I was using to work, so I'm using something entirely new. Couldn't get the Shadowplay to work for some reason, even though it's what I'm using now. It just wouldn't work yesterday, or the day before that, or all of the other stuff. Tons of things have come up. And then I've been procrastinating actually fixing them, so part of it's my fault. Good half of it's my fault, maybe a little more than half. But yeah, there were issues, like actual legit technical issues. Why can I see through his legs? Like, oh, I guess it's, yeah, there's an angle where it can just suddenly see through Alfred's legs. Anyway, so, I just thought I'd let you guys know that, yeah, I understand the video's late. All of my videos are late, but, here we go, we got this, so hopefully we can get back into the whole thing. So, hope you enjoy the following video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hello, guys. Friend here, and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, it's been a while. Had some issues with my computer. Mostly my tiny little SSD filled up completely, and I was stuck unable to install new updates or drivers or anything. So, after going through and managing to free up all of 700 megabytes of space, which apparently wasn't enough, I decided I should probably go and get a decent sized hard drive, which I've been meaning to for a while, so it's not like it was anything out of the way or like that. Just a little inconvenient in timing, but you know, it's in right now, it's working. Some of you may notice that there is a 60 FPS option, which is new. I was unable to do that before simply because of fraps and how big of files it records when it does record. It's been a while since we've been in the Nether. I wonder what that's still like. But I'm now using, or trying to use, this is kind of a test video, the Nvidia Shadowplay. So we'll see how that works. It supposedly records in 60 FPS and in smaller files than the raw files that Fraps does. So that should be nice. Eventually maybe I'll get different software to edit videos with. Currently I'm still using Movie Maker, but I think that uninstalled itself at some point in the last week, so I'll have to go and find that before this video actually goes up. So we'll see how that works, and yeah, transferring operating systems is hard. Well, it's not necessarily hard, it's just, it gets complicated. I don't even know what I'm doing in this episode, I'm just kind of walking around. We've got armor on. We'll leave that on for now. Right, so, yeah, what was I saying? I was saying a thing. What do I need all these emeralds for again? I don't know what I needed the emeralds for. Oh well. Why do I feel like there was something off over here that I needed to go do? I don't know. Let's go find out. Let's see what's over here, guys. We're gonna go on a brief adventure. What's that up there? Maybe we'll go over there first. So, yeah, where was I? So the operating system, I was using an 80 gig SSD. Now, 80 gigs is pretty small. especially with how big everything's getting. Like I just saw yesterday and was talking to Codeman about it, the new GTA that's coming out for PC now is like 65 gigs. That's insane. Who... 65 gigs? I was surprised when Shadow of Mordor was like 35 or whatever it was, and I thought that was big, but 65? That's just obnoxiously large. It's been a while since I've been out here. I really like this terrain. I need to come out here more often, guys. And look, a jungle right next to trees and snow and shit. I mean, crap, this is definitely a child-friendly show. Or was up until about 3 seconds ago. Can I make it up here? I might. No, I can't. Should build a house up there. Well, this does give us a good view of the surrounding area, so we can, you know, do some better exploring, more efficient exploring. Something along those lines. Right, so, yeah, I upgraded to like 120 something gig hard drive, which we all know only turns out to like 111 gigs because of how hard drives work. But I've got that. I had to format it and, you know, do all of the things that you do with new hard drives, and I transfer the operating system over, and it transfers over all, was it like 56 gigs? And apparently that's all the space on the hard drive. So I go back and look at it, and at some point in the transfer it had apparently decided on its own to just completely, like, oh, words, I got distracted by mushrooms. It decided it was going to reformat the entire hard drive and only partition enough space for the hard drive I was transferring from. So I ended up with 2 hard drives that looked exactly the same on the computer and didn't really help me any. So I had to go back and, you know, there's all of the BIOS stuff, switching between, you know, primary C drives, making sure the one's in that's correct, and all that fun stuff. Mushrooms, this is what we've needed. Mushrooms are good, they help you eat and stuff. I don't know. Like some nice dark oak trees. Are they dark oak? I think they are. Either way, they're big trees. Yeah, so, you know, I had to go back in and change which drive was the primary again. Rabbit. And redo the entire thing over again. This time I made sure that it used all of the space available on the hard drive and not just the tiny little space that was required to transfer everything, and now it works. So then I thought, you know, I've still got this extra graphics card sitting in my computer that I haven't been using. Oh, is this supposed to happen, guys? How do they walk around? Like, this is interesting. I've never seen this before. So yeah, I have my old 580 that's sitting in there, and it's still hooked into the liquid cooling system, so I don't just want to unplug it. So I should probably eat. So I've been what have I been doing? Yeah, it's just been sitting in the case, still hooked in and everything, just not like plugged in and drawing power. But I used to, on my older system, I used to have a couple 250s and SLI, and a like 9800 run entirely physics. So I figured, why don't I try that with this one? So I plug in the 580, hook it all up, turn on the computer, nothing. The screen doesn't work. So I'm looking at it, and I think, you know, the 580 is plugged into the first slot. So maybe if I... a little bit of a burp there. It's the Dr. Pepper, guys. So I thought maybe if I, you know, plug the screen into the first card, which would have been the 580, it would work. So I plug it in, and what do you know, it works. So I get to Windows, I go into the Nvidia control panel. Hello, sir? Oh, that's not gonna work. And I try to change which one is the primary, and Windows crashes. Well, it doesn't really crash, but it stops displaying on the screen. I didn't actually change the GPU yet. I opened the Nvidia control panel and the screen went black. So I think that's a little weird. So I go and fiddle with all of the outputs in the back of the computer, and none of them give me anything. Actually, no. The 980 did give me, like, the other half of the screen. Like I was running a dual screen. Which... obviously I wasn't, it was the same screen, but apparently I thought I was running more than one screen. We're gonna have to remember this is here and come back for it. So I restarted, and this is probably a terrible idea. Why am I doing this? I can't talk and cave at the same time. I can barely talk and talk at the same time. Are we actually on hard? We should be. Yeah, it's locked. I'm pretty sure I just cursed myself by asking that. So, restart. Same thing happens. Only the 580 works. Until I get to Windows. Then I open the Nvidia control panel and screen goes black. I have no idea why it's happening. So, like, if any of you guys know, let me know, because I have no idea what's going on. I work with hardware, not software. Software confuses me. And I'm pretty sure it's a software problem, because all of the hardware is functional. So, yeah, we're back down to just the 980. And, I mean, nothing wrong with the 980, it's a fantastic card, but if I could run, or if I could dedicate a separate card entirely to physics, everything would look nicer. Especially because, you know, the 580 is still a pretty powerful card. So, I mean, it's not like it'd be too stressful for it or anything like that. I don't know. Things, guys. Things happen. We are out way too late. Guess that's okay. We haven't done some midnight combat in a while. Oh, I forgot they can, like, smell you now, can't they? It's turned into The Walking Dead, guys. All we're gonna do is run, or I guess maybe just walk casually in one direction and wait until a good spot to kick them off the bridge. Spoilers for those of you who haven't seen the new episode. Really, it's not like a... all of the story happens right at the end, so it's not like I'm spoiling anything, really. Oh, crap. Get out of my way, sheep. Yeah, so that was past few days. You know, other things came up. I was extremely busy and, you know, family things and... What is that? Is that a creeper? No, that's an invisible spider. Nope. Hello. It is. That's an invisible spider. Okay, wonderful. Oh, Jeb. What are you doing on my bed? Alfred. Alfred. Stay. Yeah, it was a busy week. Some of it was rather personal, so I'm not going to tell you guys about that. I'll let you come up with your own stories. But I'm going to tell you now, if it doesn't involve the Russian Mafia and at least 3 bears, I'm not going to accept it. And yeah, that's probably it for this episode. I don't know if it's long or short. I wasn't even keeping track of time. Started at a time, ended at a time. It's good enough. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Remember to like if you like the video, subscribe if you would like to see more. Now that everything is working, we should get back to it, and yeah. See you guys next time. Goodbye.